Hey, just a quick video here about this project for Unit 5. It's called Turning Anxiety and Mood Disorders into Superheroes. You guys are the first ones to get this project, so I don't have any examples for it, but I do have an example of a story here, and that's part of the project. What you're going to do is you're going to pick an anxiety or a mood disorder from the list below, which is I'll get down to it. I'll scroll down here in a second. Take the facts of the disorder and create a backstory for a superhero. For example, and then you can read this, but I'll read it to you. As a young boy, Bruce fell into a well. The well was full of bats who started to fly around, bite, land on him, and generally attack him. This specific instance led to a strong phobia in the boy. As he grew up, he could not stand to be near bats. He would avoid any situation that could possibly lead to an interaction with bats. He started to become isolated as he got older. He avoided social contact. He instead focused on mastering hand to hand combat and working out. Bruce lived in a large city with a high crime rate. A criminal had killed his parents when he was young. It was also almost impossible to go through a day without experiencing some form of crime. As Bruce continued growing, he took on a more active role in his company. He continued to see crime rates rise, and his company designed new defensive technology. Bruce decided one day that he had to step in and help fix the city. He took the thing he feared most and turned it into something criminals would fear most. He became a vigilante. He turned his phobia of bats into his power, becoming Batman. Now everyone in the city knows who to fear and has developed a phobia of bats as well. So, anyway, I was going to do my Batman voice. So that's what you're going to do. Your story should clearly indicate which disorder the hero suffers from and how it affects his life. So this story clearly indicated that. Your story should be, I'm going to say it should be at least 2 to 3 paragraphs. This one's two and it gets it all done. You could probably break something like this into 3 paragraphs and that'd be fine. Remember, paragraphs at the high school level are 5 to 7 sentences, though. So, but we'll go 2 to 3 paragraphs. That's worth 30 points. It's a clear progression of dealing with and transforming the disorder into something powerful. And that's worth a lot of points. But you can see that it talks about the progression, meaning when he was young, he was afraid of bats and what that led to, how his disorder developed, and then what happened after that, and how he took that fear of bats and turned it into something positive. And then draw and design a costume for your superhero. And this is worth 30 points. Your design should label all the important elements of your superhero's costume and why they are important. So, like, what on the costume, if there's colors that are specific, or if it's like Batman has all the cool tools and toys. What is that line that the Joker says? Where does he get all those toys, or something in one of them? But the idea is, I am not going to grade you on your ability to draw or your. But I want to see some creativity. I want to see some specifics, and I want to see that this costume is a reflection of that superhero's disorder or fear that he turned into something positive. So here's some options: social phobia, panic attack, agoraphobia. That's fear of. I think agoraphobia is fear of wide open spaces. And then there's other phobias, and I gave you a page here that you could have a look at. It's thefearof.net. There are 100 phobias listed here that you're more than welcome to use. Um, and then some other disorders like general anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, PTSD, depression, bipolar, any disorder that we might have studied in this unit or throughout the class, between units 4 and 5 that talks about specific disorders. You can use one of those. Just check it with me. So when you answer this quiz question, tell me that disorder that you're going to use, because that's the first question on the quiz after this. So tell me about that, and then it should be fine. Obviously, school appropriate, right? Because there are certain disorders that we're not going to talk about in a school assignment. So anyway, as always, if you have any questions, reach out. One of the quiz questions asks you if you have any questions. So if you do, put them there too, and I'll answer them. All right. Good luck. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Good luck.